the first one is building the base. And I've talked about this for a long time. What happens with a lot of content creators and content marketers, they believe that when they start off and they're trying to build an audience, that their content has to be everywhere. What happens is they end up
Mm.
boiling the ocean. It does absolutely
Or
nothing at
trying to
all.
boil the ocean. Yeah.
Trying to boil the ocean. That's right.
Yeah.
And basically what you need to do is you need to find where your show is going. Your what do you call it? Like I think you call it like your center base or
Center
your
of gravity. Yeah.
center of gravity. So whether that's your e-newsletter, whether that's TikTok, whether it's YouTube, it depends on what you're doing. You can make the decision. Like it's like a Harry Potter sorting hat. Like you have a say in where you want your base to be. But when we look at all the best examples from Red Bull to MrBeast to Content Marketing Institute, you go on any media company out there, everyone starts by mastering one thing, doing that really well over a long period of time, consistently delivering. And then once you build a minimum viable audience, then you can go ahead and diversify out. So I always like to start off my presentations with that because especially at something like social media marketing world, everybody's like, I got to be on every social media channel. No, it's like, no, you don't. Strategy is about choosing. Strategy is about saying no to many, many things. So you can say a big emphatic yes to one thing. So if you're kind of trying to figure it out, you might need to say, look, I need to find out where I'm going to build my base at, start there, deliver consistently, and then move on. That
Yeah.
moves on to my second point, and I've talked about this forever, but it's still the biggest issue, and that's finding your content tilt. And that's really finding your area of differentiation where you can break through all that clutter out there and actually build an audience, actually have a chance to build a loyal audience. And if I had to say that there's one thing that holds back content creators or content marketers is they're mired in sameness with hundreds, if not thousands of other organizations that are creating the same kind of content the same exact way. And you're never going to build an audience. And when I say most, I'd say like 95%. So what hurts me more than anything is if they say, oh, they're doing all the things, right? They're consistently delivering. They found their base where their center of gravity is going to be. They're delivering over and over again. And then I can look at it and say, well, there's no hook here. There's no differentiation. You're not, even if you do all the right things and you even promote that content, you integrate it with everything else you're doing, it probably isn't going to work because there's nothing there for people to grasp onto because it's not differentiated. And you could do that in lots of different ways. You could say, oh, we're going to focus on a more niche target audience. We're going to focus on a content area that we feel we can be the leading informational experts in the world at. You could have a different kind of personality. You could put your program on a platform that nobody's using right now. You could do all those things, but you have to figure out what is that area. And the quick example that I want to share is, and you and I were both involved in this when Content Marketing Institute decided to not create content for all marketers. We said we're really going to focus on enterprise marketers as our key target because we knew that if we were going to continue to create that content the way we were running up against HubSpot and 10,000 other companies that were creating content marketing and inbound marketing education. And we're like, well, where can we be the leading experts in the world? But that really was that focus upstream enterprise. We made that decision in 12 or 13, changed our stars. Everything went great from then on. But a lot of people don't make that decision.